No, these are a couple that Russ left me. The one my dad sent me, that was last time I was here, and I already took that home. I didn't read, I got read through that one, though, that chips. That was a big one.
Yeah. So are these like what do you call them? Educational books or more for entertainment
Yeah,
or what?
no, they're shit you read to, in an effort to get your pilot's license.
What do they call them? Manuals?
Make you familiar with stuff. No, I think I'd have to look at it for sure, but I think this one's. I had you look him up.
Yes.
Um, one that I think is an airplane flying handbook, and the other one's I don't know. I'll look at the names tomorrow night.
Yes, you'll have to remind me.
What you call?
It's been so long since I've done any heavy reading. That would be a good start.
Well,
Then
well,
again,
you
maybe
could
it wouldn't be
Google
such
that.
a good start.
Books to read to get your pilot's license. They'd probably maybe start with an AIM, Airman's Information Manual, or the FARS, Federal Aviation Regulations. Which I don't know, it wouldn't really necessarily. It wouldn't be a bad thing to know, but it's not like you're going to be a commercial pilot.
Right.
But
Could your dad do something like that if you wanted to?
maybe be a commercial pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what his rating is. Airline transport pilot.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Man, that's got to
yeah,
be your dad's something else. You know that?
I know.
He's you know, freaking lived
Quite
quite an
accomplished.
interesting life, I would say.
Yeah, no, I think the same thing.
Yes.
Especially when he starts telling me stories. Like he just told me a story a couple days ago. The MU2, the you probably weren't around yet, but the plane that killed the governor of Mickelson. As so when I was telling you, try to make the story short. So remember the other night I was telling you he went down to a simulator training and he killed himself and everybody on board.
Yeah.
So the instructor told him that this was going to be a no flap approach or a no flap landing. So is what that means is for whatever reason your flaps are not
Non-functional.
functioning or not functioning correctly. One of the things they'll get into is they'll get into conditions where only half of them will deploy. So only like say the left wing flaps will deploy and the right wing won't.
Oh,
And so that
flaps. I thought
really
you were
makes
talking
the
about
plane
landing gear.
flaps.
Yeah.
And so that'll really make the plane do some funny shit. And so anyway, the instructor told him going into this that this was a no flap landing. And had he remembered this, um, he would have been all right.
Yeah.
But he didn't, and so he went into this approach. He put his flaps down, and I think she pulled an engine or something. She did something. She just threw another problem at him. And like, yeah, the reason this happened was because remember this was a no flap landing. Well, is what he should have done is reached over to the circuit breaker and pulled the circuit breaker for the flaps. So even if he went to go call for flaps, push the lever and actuate it,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have operated. And so this prompt of the story, of him telling me about the engine two making a belly landing up in Buffalo. He said it was probably I wasn't very old. I was one, two, three. They're not sure if Dan was around yet or not, but I was pretty young, and uh, Dad got a call that said, "Hey, bring bring some tools. We just landed this thing on its belly without the gear deployed."
Yeah.
And they're like, "What?" And so anyway, to relate this story to everything else, when they went up there, got the thing jacked up, got the gears down, and we're just going to ferry it home with the gears down, not retract the gears.
Yeah.
And so is what he did is he went into the first thing he did when they got the plane up is he went in there and he pulled the fuse for the landing gear. And when Ron got home, he said, "I am so glad you pulled the fuse for that landing gear." He said, "Oh yeah." He said, because it's just instinct that when you come in for a landing, you put the flaps down, just like when you're coming in for a landing, you put the gear down.
Yeah.
So you instinctually, getting ready to land, and you reach down and you pull the switch or push the lever to put the gears down, and you don't think, oh shit, I'm not supposed to, or taking off, you reach over and pull the lever to put the gear up.
Yeah.
So them just having this incident happen without even thinking about it, reach over, pull the lever, and put the gear up. And the problem with that is they weren't sure it was going to come back down. So to avoid that scenario, my dad pulled the fuse, pulled the circuit breaker
Yeah.
for the gear. So when they reached over and attempted to put the gear up, nothing happened. Like, oh man, you really saved my ass there. Like, well, yeah, that's, same thing like we talked about with my dad and his debrief from the simulator. It's like, well, next time she tells you this is a no flap landing, just reach over and pull the fucking fuse for the flap. So even if you do overlook it, and try to use them, they won't operate.
Right.
That would have saved them from
The whole failed. What do you call it?
the old screen turning red.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shitty thing is, in a real life scenario, you're not gonna know that the shit's gonna freaking fail at a crucial point. So
Right.
it's gonna have to.
But that's why they do what they do. Is they'll go in there and they'll do that kind of stuff. Full engines on you, make flaps deployed, whatever.
Throw shit at you.
Yeah, exactly. Because they want you to know, what to do without really thinking about it. Like, this is pour the power to it. Like one of the things they taught, I don't remember what he called it, but runaway something. But it's basically where the engine just starts running away from you. Like
Meaning what?
Like you put the power to it, or don't if you're flying along, and all of a sudden, like if the governor goes out or some kind of stopper works. She said the SDSU pilot had it happen. There was like a little rod, like a little plastic piece of something that
you have 1 minute remaining.
Basically was in control of how much fuel the engine was getting, and this thing snapped off, so it wasn't reading that it was getting any power at all, so it kept throwing fuel, and it caused the engine to run away from it. So you got to shut it down, otherwise you'll lose the whole engine. It'll kill itself, like it'll take itself out.
Yeah.
But on takeoff, you don't do that. If you got to run away on takeoff, that's fine because it's all the extra, bunch of power. But you get up, put your gear up, and then shut the engine down once you get a little bit of elevation, a little altitude. But it's stuff like that practice and throw at you based on the controls. All right, well, yeah,
Holy
I'll
shit.
let you refund tomorrow.
I will do. All right, love you, bro.
Yeah, let you, but I'll be tomorrow then.
All right, good night.
All right, thanks.
Thank you for using
Xerxes, you and your woman load up Fortnite. Ah. Whoa. That was a little aggressive. Well, okay, well, tell your man to load up Fortnite and we'll run some while we're waiting. Bro. Yes, I just called you bro, woman. I don't know what that means. Woman is a term of endearment, woman. She's like, well, it isn't very endearing to me. Ha motherfucker. Woohoo. Ivy, call your mom woman. $5. We love you long time. $5, sucky sucky. No, Fortnite. I'm in the middle of a match, bro. He's gonna have to wait a minute. Are you trying to play Fortnite or are you trying to play Apex? Cody. No, I'm asking if what you're trying to play. Uh, Tell him I'm nearing the end of this match, so he's just gonna have to wait. Quit it. Bro, you're not funny. Dude, you will get it stuck up your ass. That's what happened. Yeah, motherfucker. Dude, you are not funny, dude. Oh, fuck you! Fucking bullshit, dude. She doesn't like the terms of endearment. Oh, what? Of course. Shotgun. Drops me with a shotgun. Dude.